Hello, my friends. Welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, February 10th, 2026. This is Jennifer. Hey guys, I am back in my sewing room and I have just the tiniest little bit to share with you guys because I had a really busy week last week and then I was gone for part of the weekend and celebrating my husband's birthday, and I just wasn't in this space a lot. I did get 3 more of these blocks pieced, so I think last week I only had this one, so this one is pieced, and then this one and this one are pieced. I swapped out a few of the half square triangles that I had put on the wall for other ones just to give it a little bit more variety. My primary goal with this is just to enjoy it, so I'm not in a rush to get these pieced or to figure out what the whole quilt's going to look like or anything like that. So right now it's just fun to have it on the wall. I did have a couple people offer me some scraps, and I'm going to very kindly and respectfully decline because I have plenty of fabric of my own, and one of the things that I'm really loving the most about this project is I know where almost every single fabric in this came from. A lot of these fabrics are from projects that I worked on last year and the year before, so they're fresh in my mind and I'm really recognizing them. So thank you for that, but I'm gonna pass on extra scraps. Even though I didn't do too much in here last week, I do have a little show and tell that I just sort of neglected to show you guys. I've had it set aside to show you, and then my videos have been kind of long, so I just haven't done it. I'm sure you guys have noticed from the end of my videos that I have bird feeder cameras, which all started with one that Jules gave me for my birthday a while back, and I have really enjoyed having the bird cameras. So that means I'm buying birdseed, which means I have birdseed bags, which means I have something to make these little bags out of. This was actually a small bag and I just wanted to try it to see if I could make it into like a little tote bag. All I did was cut these corners off and square them up, and then I cut the top down a little bit to make it a little bit more a tote bag proportion, sewed this down, and then added some handles that were just made out of 2.5-inch strips I had left over. Super easy. I think the only thing I would do differently is I don't think it needs this. I actually added a little bit of fabric here. It does give it a pop of color, but I don't really think it's necessary. I think it's sturdy enough as it is. I used just a spool of Coats & Clark 100% poly that I had gotten in a bag of thrifted stuff, and it was because it's a nice sturdy thread. And I used, I believe, maybe a size 90 needle. Super easy. I didn't have to do anything special on my sewing machine. I just made my stitch a little longer and it worked great. I have the quilt that was on the wall previously in here as a project just waiting to go. So I did wipe this down before I brought it in the house and to work with, because I didn't want birdseed dust all over my sewing room. But it worked great, and I have many more very interesting and cute bags that might work for this. And I might even try making some into grocery bags. I know people have done this many times before, so there are lots and lots of tutorials and videos and things like that of this out there. I just winged it because I've made so many bags in the past, but again, super easy and lots of tutorials online if it's something you might like to try. I had a really lovely response last week from people from asking for Fandom and Stitches community stories. I had enough emails that I'm now scheduling into March, and all of those stories are going live on Sundays, and they are written by the people who are emailing me, and the photos are from them and everything. All I'm doing is putting it on the website and the social media, so I hope you guys go check that out. There are some really good stories coming in, and my heart has been very touched and just lifted by all of the community that has happened around this website over the years, but especially just hearing the stories from you guys. It's been extremely needed right now. I have no idea what I'll be up to this week. When I'm recording this, we have a lot of just stuff going on around the house and some other personal things that are happening that will keep me out of this space. So maybe I'll work on this some more, maybe I won't. I do have a pile of mending that I brought home from my eldest's apartment that I need to work on. And I have some I just have some adulting to do. So I hope that you guys are going to do something crafty and something fun. I'd love to know what you're working on in the comments. Let me know, do you think you would make something like this? Is it even remotely interesting to you that I recycled a birdseed bag? Are you reading the stories over on Fandom and Stitches? I'd love to know that too. That's gonna about wrap it up for me. If you guys are celebrating Valentine's this year, lots of love from me to you. If not, happy Galentine's or anything else you might be up to. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, a crafty week. Sending lots of hugs. I will see you guys next week. Bye.